Hey YouTube, the Richician of Team Sorcerers here, and welcome to another vlog in the woods. Right, first of all, on behalf of the whole of Team Sorcerers, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for getting us up to 100 subscribers. Whoa! Yeah, thank you so much, guys. The support really means a lot. We do have a couple of things planned to celebrate reaching this milestone. Well, it may not be as big as like 1,000, 2,000 or a million or whatever, but with this channel being a small one, it still means a lot. So yeah. We've got some stuff planned. Won't be able to do one of those things just yet, but I might as well tell you what it is. It's a big pack opening, but how big it is, well, you'll just have to wait and see. Don't take that out of context, by the way. So yeah, with that being said, I'm going to move on to the main point of the video, and that point is I am going to temporarily come out of tournament retirement and play in a few tournaments. Now, despite having legit reasons for why I ultimately gave up playing in them in the first place, there are a couple of reasons behind returning. One is to try and win as many packs as possible with every round in a tournament. This is to basically help make up numbers for this pack opening we've got in mind. So any packs I would win, including the participation OTS pack, will go towards that. And the other reason is I kind of want to do a tournament challenge with all my proper decks. Yeah, I'm not talking about past format or character decks. I'm talking like proper decks. Right now I currently have 17 with like a couple more in the works. So the idea will be to play those 17 decks in 17 different tournaments, which naturally is going to take quite a while. So I don't know, maybe to speed things up we can try and do some kind of fun mini tournament, like if nothing's going on, I don't know. It'll be something like maybe 4 people playing each other, and whoever gets the most wins the whole thing, or something like that. I don't know. Just throwing out random ideas. Yeah. That's going to be the idea. It's a crazy idea, definitely, and probably silly, because quite a few of the decks I have aren't really suited for tournaments. I mean, for instance, I'm not sure Toons or Fish would do as well as, let's say, Black Wings and Blue Eyes White Dragon. But it's fine though, because I'm going to strategically pick which day certain decks play in a tournament game. I mean, for instance, in the Wednesday ones there's usually nothing but meta and anti-meta or some BS OTK or FTK deck, whereas in the Saturday tournaments there's a lot more variety of decks, I'd like to say, and they're generally more chilled. yeah, it's going to be fun regardless. Although I still want to do really well with Dark Magician anyway, because that's the main deck I've always used in tournaments. Of course, anything else I've played, I'm not really fussed. I've never been fussed about how far I get, but it's just that, like, Dark Magician is my main signature deck, which I put my heart and soul into more than anything else I've played over the years, and I like to do well and do the best I can with that deck. Then again, that's all I really can do in tournaments, really, just do the best I can. But I'm still kind of nervous about it, not gonna lie, because, like I said, I did have my reasons why I didn't want to play in them anymore, and there are some other things which would put me off playing in them, but I think, at least for a while, I can just put them aside and focus on the ultimate goal, really, which is to just get these packs, really. Of course, at the same time, I really shouldn't be, because I've done well in tournaments before. I've even got my fair share of wins, mainly with Dark Magician or some incarnation of Dark Magician, like Prismagician, Legendary Hero, or Pendulum Dark Magician. I have been able to beat meta with Dark Magician and all my other decks. Well, actually, no, not all my other decks. Just other original decks I've played, like Elemental Heroes, Rainbow Neos, Blue Eyes, even Neospacians. I mean, they once beat Demise OTK, ABCs, and True King Dinos when all three of those were meta. So, if anything can happen in a game. Plus, just in general, no one can say what a result will be until the game ends. So who knows how it would go down. Right now, I feel like the biggest threats I'll come across will be Endymion, because the ban list didn't do enough to them. True Draco, Shadows, Invoked Shadows, and possibly Paleozoic Frogs, Infernoids. They're going to be difficult challenges to overcome. Although, I don't know about Shadows. On one hand, I'm not too concerned about them as much as I was, like, 5 years ago, but at the same time, because they've got new support, I probably shouldn't underestimate them. I mean, just generally, I never underestimate anything. But I don't know. There is the possibility I might face Rock Burning Abyss as well, but I feel like unless whoever's playing it makes a first turn Naturia Beast, I shouldn't be too worried. Maybe? Question mark. We'll see. I mean, yeah, like I said, I should probably push the reasons why gave up on tournaments aside, try not to be nervous, and just go along for the ride, really. Yeah, that's the main thing I want to talk about. Guess a couple of quick other things. Speaking of tournaments, the Dark Richician's Grand Championship is still in development hell, in case anyone was wondering about that. I've yet to receive a processor for my PC in the post, so that's needed to hopefully get my PC up and running again. Of course, even if that does happen, I've got to reinstall YGO Pro and remake all my decks, which is a lot of hassle. And also, the one other thing coming up is the Dark Magician time travel endurance game, where I use past format variants of Dark Magician and current format Magician Girl, and of course current format Dark Magician. I've yet to receive 3 cards in the post, which will finish off my April 2006 Dark Magic Strike deck, and then that can get underway. And yeah, that's really all I wanted to mention, really. Actually, one other thing. I'm planning to bring in 4 other decks, one of which is an old one, another is one I've only made on YGO Pro, and 2 are completely new. I want to bring back my Raid Raptors, because I kind of miss playing that deck. I mean, it's my favourite Arc 5 archetype, and Shay's my favourite character from Arc 5. Alright, the Ultimate Falcon shenanigans obviously wouldn't be fun, but I'd rather just roll with the Revolution Falcon shenanigans. The other deck I want to make in real life is my Elemental Hero Divine Neos deck, which is basically going to be the generic hero deck that's been going around, but the focus will be Divine Neos, and no, it will not play Darklaw. I hate Darklaw with a passion. Like, people should know by now how much I hate him. And the 2 new ones will be that I'm thinking of is basically another 1 copy per card deck, which would be a Yuya character deck made in a similar way to Weber's 5's Pendulum All-Star deck, so I'll need his help with that. And I kind of want to make a Supreme King deck as well. A pure build focused on Zark and running the corrupted versions of the Dimension Dragons, well, except Starving Venom, of course, because he's kind of banned. So that could be fun, although that would be even better once Master Rule 5 comes into effect. One other thing I forgot to mention, actually, just before I go, at the end of last year, I did vow to never play in tournaments again. Since then, Master Rule 5 was announced. We've had a very good ban list. So what I'm thinking is maybe when this tournament challenge quest thing is all over, I'll decide whether or not I want to completely go back into retirement or just be semi-retired and only playing the Saturday tournaments. But we shall see. Anyway, I'm gonna make a move now. I don't want to be in these woods when it gets dark, so I'll see you for some duels at Dead Uni. Catch you later.